Hello, sorry I haven't got my turtle beaches, so it's come through the computer, the mic, but this is the gameplay on Dawn. This is for the Funny Family, the new channel we've made. Right, basically, just a story for this, instead of just a commentary about the gameplay. It's going to be a topic that, well, it turned out a bit serious, but at first, you know, it was a laugh, and basically here it goes. I started off a Friday night, went with my mates for a few beers and that, and someone decided to bring some vodka, so we were all drunk quite a bit. We was all like a bit tipsy, you know, just having a laugh. And we went out and we went and got some more beers, and so I went and took them back to his house and carried on drinking. Everyone was we got to the stage where we was all quite pissed, and this kid obviously can't handle his drink. Not many of us really know him that well, but we was all sitting around his house just drinking and that, and he had a bag of 2 bags of Space Invaders. Now this is where into the story it will come out. So after we went out and got the beers, we come back, he was like, when I was sitting, because I wasn't there when they started drinking, that's why we went out to get my beers. So we started walking back, and I could see he was really pissed. So we was all laughing, and we was all like having a laugh. Got back to his, and he was sitting there, and he kept falling off the chair. And at the time, it was just amusing just watching him, because he was so drunk. So we was all sitting there, and he was like, I'm gonna be sick, right? And everyone was laughing, and you know, it's like, so we was all laughing, and all of a sudden, like, it was out of the in-between us, where he just opened his mouth and puke just started flying everywhere. This is a real story. We thought, I was all laughing because I've never seen anyone be sick like this before. We was like, shit, what should we do? Like, we thought he would stop, but he carried on for about a minute of just pure sick. We dragged him out of the house, and we've laid him outside, and he was being sick everywhere. He had all sick in his ears. His jacket was just full of sick and monster munch or whatever, Space Invaders. He was all Space Invaders. All like black sick. It was just, it was vile. We actually got to the stage where we thought, well, we might have to ring an ambulance or something, because he wouldn't stop being sick. We put him in a bath. He was sick out in the bath. we sort of like, he sobered up, and he don't know why he wanted to get so pissed, but he was like, he'd been sick so much, he was pretty sober. So we thought, fuck it, we'd carry on drinking. This was about 1:30, 2 in the morning. We went out, and we've drunk a few beers, and then we've gone out, and he's obviously hit him hard again, and he's fucked again. He can't even walk, and there's a manhole cover right outside his house, and like, you know, the metal ones that are like quite flimsy. He's outside standing this drain cover, because in the summer someone fell in it, because it fell through, so they've really obviously put it back across, and he was like, could you imagine if I fell in this? And he was jumping on it. He couldn't even speak properly, and he's jumping up and down this manhole cover, yeah, and he's fell through it, right? We're all fucking laughing at him, yeah. He's fallen through it wasn't that deep, but he's fall through his manhole cover, all shitting. It was disgusting. It stunk. And we pulled him out, and he laid there, and he had all shit all over him. And, you know, it was a fun night, but you know, I felt like his dad. We had to ring his dad, and his dad come round. And his dad fucking come in. His dad come in the house, picked him up, and he was shouting at him outside his house at like 1:30 in the morning. I was alright, you know. I can handle my drink. Obviously, some people can't. I just thought I'd share that. I thought I'd just share that story with you, just for the pure fact of, you know, just it's a story just to let you know, when you drink, be sensible, because he obviously weren't. If you've been sick, don't drink more after you've been sick. Like, that's just a stupid thing you could do. So yeah, thanks for watching. This gameplay probably might have been a bit boring because it gets quite active at the end, but yeah, so thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe.